Welcome to another edition of the Royal Praise Party. We got what you need by way of gospel music. You already know what it is. Time for you to rise and shine and give God the glory. It is a glorious Monday morning, a rainy Monday morning here in the Low Country. But we got a great show planned for you. It's a Man Up Monday. My co-host is on the way, and we're going to give you some good talk, some good music, and some good everything to get you up and at 'em this morning. It is a holiday. I believe it's President's Day. Say it like that. President's Day on this morning. We say good morning to each and every one of you. Kids have no school. That means you have no excuses about school bus. Yeah, that means school bus traffic is not going to be there, and you can't use that as an excuse. So you need to get on up. You need to be, some people have the day off, but some have to go to work like myself. So let's get up and go to work on this morning, and let's get there on time. We're going to make sure we're going to play some music. The comedy praise break at the bottom of each hour. Of course, we got sports talk. We'll check out movie reviews, see what happened in the box office over the weekend, and much, much more. It's all going down right here on your favorite morning show. Y'all already know what it is. So get on up and get into it. Yes, this is the Royal Praise Party. We say good morning to each and every one of you. As you come on in the room, make sure that you are throwing up your city and state. That's right. Let us know where you're at this morning because we're about to start a brand new roll call. And we want to make sure we get you in on the roll call this morning. All right. So make sure you let us know where you are this AM so we can make sure that your city, state, your province, your country is all represented on this week. All right. As we get ready to get into it, we want you to get on up out of that bed, sleep your head, and let's get it going on this morning. We got some great talk for you. Get you caught up in all the events that happened over the weekend. And a whole lot of sporting events took place. So we're going to talk about that and much, much more. In the meantime and in between, I'm going to give you a little something to get your blood pumping this morning. As you're going up out of the bed, and let's get it going on this AM. Let's give you a little something to help you out, help you up out from under those sheets this morning. A little hand clapping, foot stomping music to get you going on today. Let's get it. Let's go. Come on, put that hand together. Look, move on, right.
I love you. You are the joy of my heart. You are the strength of my life. Oh, you worthy of all of the praise. Your majesty reigns. You're so faithful. You are always there. You answer my prayer.
Oh yeah, you hear that gospel train coming in. That means it's time for us to get our morning inspiration. And we're going to get our morning inspiration from RPP family member, Sister Sandra Taylor. Good morning, sis.
Good morning. Good morning.
We are ready for some morning inspiration. Take it away.
And let us not be weary in well doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not. God bless you. Something good is going to happen for you today.
We love you, Lord. You are so worthy. You're so worthy. Come on, y'all, brother Eric Walls. Come on, put your hands on it. Come on, put your hands together in the house, everybody. Listen, I feel a key change in the house right here. Lord, you're worthy. You're so worthy. Come on, put your hands together. Somebody scream and hear tonight. That's it. I don't need no harm, but I feel a lot of teachers right here. Come on, go with it. You are so you're so holy. You're the only holy one. Come on. I feel that. Come on. Put your hands in the house. Hands in the house. Come on, do y'all feel this? I feel this huge change coming right here. Nobody like you, Lord. Nobody like you, Lord. Y'all sit down for the shot. wanted everybody to come back to church. Just knock on the door. Check it out. I see you already. Even if the light nothing is working. Searching for some independence. The students must take care of me. So I know what you're going through right now. Every year I think something's wrong with you. I got a simple message for you. Of the things that I really think that you should do. So just cause before the day is over, see you right from the book and I try to come people see the group in church, and while they was there, some was doing the dirt. Something it did hurt, but no one to believe in. When they trusted, they were deceiving. Look at myself, it's all we can do. It's no much only they looked up for themselves. But the plan is not there. But if you just and all is well, you will say. So all my people put me in their life so bright. God is telling you to come on back. So come on, I'm going to we've been waiting for you. With your body, Jesus, standing there. We need to cast all your cares. We'll be waiting for you. This song is for everybody that grew up in church and they left the church. Guess what? You need to come on back. Jesus is waiting for you. This is also for the unbeliever. You definitely need Jesus. And where do you find him at? Right in the church. Come on! So come and knock on the door. You find Jesus standing
And we are back. We say good morning, party people. So glad that you could join us on today as we continue to roll on down this holy highway. Get everything you need by way of gospel music. And we definitely got more music coming for you on this wet morning. Yes, got a lot of rain to deal with. If you're out there traveling around, commuting to work, make sure you take it easy, greasy. Look out for the next man because he might not be looking out for you. All right, keep it locked where you got it. We continue to do what we do, rolling on down this holy highway, giving you everything you need by way of gospel music. The man, the myth, the legend has made it into the building. Coach Moon is rocking with us. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
We are definitely getting ready to give you guys a little bit of sports talk. Don't forget, we're going to take a look at movies as well, see what happened in the box office. A lot has happened as far as the sports world is concerned. So we're going to talk about that and much, much more. Don't touch that dial. We got what you need. And remember, as you come on in the room, make sure that you throw up your city and state. Let us know where you're at this morning. I want to definitely get you in on this morning's roll call. Going to get that started here in just a second. Make sure we don't miss you when it's time to do the shout outs. In the meantime and in between time, keep it locked where you got it because we got more great music coming at you right now. We're about to kick it over to my man, Coach Moon, with the Morning Sports Report, brought to you by Elevated Sportswear.
Good morning, party people. Good morning. Good morning. Hopefully you are doing okay, doing all right. Chickity check myself or wiggity wreck myself.
Don't want to do that.
Column, right? You know what I'm saying?
What is you wearing? I think this looks new to me.
I'm wearing a jersey.
What kind of jersey is
This
this?
is what they call out there in Radio Land a jersey.
What type of jersey is it?
This is an all-star edition. Shaquille O'Neal.
Could we throw the dreads back so we can see what's going on? I mean, I'm liking what I can see of it.
It's expecting me. I'm just trying to do my job.
I want the people to see what we got going on with the jersey.
I'm trying to do my job, people. I'm sorry. You know, thrown into the fire, been through the storm and the rain.
Oh Lord, here we go.
Monday. It's Monday in honor of yesterday's NBA All-Star game. Yes, I am wearing a throwback baseball version of the All-Star game from the Arizona. They played in Arizona back in 2004, if I'm not mistaken. Got the big Shaq, this what I'm wearing right about now. But it was a very, very, very good All-Star weekend, I must say. A lot of tributes to the late Kobe Bryant, the late Gigi Bryant, and of course the other 7 people that tragically passed away. Excuse me. I like how the NBA did a lot of what I saw this weekend, from the skills challenge to, of course, the 3-point contest. The celebrity All-Star game has been getting, or the All-Star celebrity game, celebrity All-Star game, however they word it, it was actually really good. They've been doing a good job of making the teams very even, putting a few people on each team that can actually play a little basketball. They even had a few WNBA stars in the mix. University of South Carolina's own Asia Wilson was a part of the festivities. We had former players like Quentin Richardson, Darius Miles. We had influencers like Famous Los. We had a few team owners actually participating in the Celebrity All-Star game. My boy Common actually took home the MVP. My boy Common, for those who don't know, played in the Just Right movie with Queen Latifah.
They give it to him because he was in Chicago.
Possible. Yeah, he did well though. He actually did do well. I thought Famous Los was gonna get it, but they gave it to Common. Common was everywhere. He was actually playing defense. He was all over the place. He was getting a few buckets, facilitating. He had a really good all-around game, so I wasn't mad when they gave it to him. Wasn't mad at all. Of course, him being from Chicago probably added a little bit to it. You know what I'm saying? But in the meantime, he did come through and grab the MVP. That was Friday night. I like it, man. I liked it. They had a lot of it's always interesting this time of year when all of the commercials are actually geared towards Black people and Black history. It's a little different than the norm. I think Google set the tone this year with their elaborate commercial about the most viewed things on Google, most of which being something involving someone African American in some form or fashion, whether it be the most viewed slam dunk with Michael Jordan, the most viewed talk show airing with Oprah, even the most viewed drag or most searched drag, Mr. or Mrs. RuPaul, who by now should be at least 60, or at least it feels that way. But when you're dolled up and dressed up like a mannequin, you probably can't even tell.
Yeah.
I think if RuPaul walked down the street as a man, I probably would have no idea who that is.
I would, only because of that show is always, when he hosts his little show, his little reality show. He has a reality show where there's like a little contest for the drag queens, but he's not dressed out for that, so he's just himself.
Paul.
Yeah, just Paul. Yeah, he is Paul.
Good. Well, Shout out to Paul. Shout out to Paul. Let me find my place where I was. Saturday night was very interesting. Very interesting because when it came down to the three-point contest, the guys were really lighting it up. This was one of the first weekends where I saw complete. I don't want to say complete, but I saw a lot of competition early. A lot of times, the first few rounds of things can be a little lackadaisical, can be a little. I'll stick with lackadaisical. It can be a lot of that, a lot of, well, I'm here, so I don't have to try as hard. But a lot of guys were trying out of the gate. I know for the three-point contest specifically, there were multiple scores over 20, over 22. A lot of scores in the 25, 26, 27 range. In the first round, really made it hard on each guy. I was a little disappointed in a few people, like Trey Young. He was probably too close to the three-point line. He's used to shooting 5 feet behind it. So he actually ended up with a score of like 16 or so.
So did he hit those Mountain Dew balls?
A few people were hitting him. A few people were knocking him down. A few people missed him, or some split the two. I always like the format where they can put the money balls where and however they want. That's a lot of guys.
Yeah, where they're comfortable.
Yeah, a lot of guys are putting it on the last rack, which I don't think I'd put them all on the last rack just in case you don't.
That might be a spot.
Yeah, but if you're taking too long, then you got to rush all those shots. Mm-hmm. Whereas you could have put a few. I probably would have put them right at the top. It was like 2 people that put all their money balls right dead center, which is arguably the easiest shot in the game. I mean, because it's directly in front of it. But like I said, some people like shooting from the corner. Yeah. So it's actually a little bit closer, which is why most people.
Well, it don't have to be last. If you come from the corner, well, it depends on which corner you come from.
Either way, one of the corners is going to be last. Okay.
Yeah, but I'm saying if you're comfortable from like the corner you starting out at, you could have the money ball in because they're giving you that choice. But if that far corner is where you comfortable at, yeah, I would. I would put the money ball where I know I'm.
Yeah, a lot of guys were doing that.
More likely that.
I just don't. I feel like it caused you to rush a little bit. That's my only thing. Try to rush just to get there, and then when you get there, if your time is running low, it causes you to rush the shot. But if you're better at it, you probably hit it more likely when you have to rush it
right.
than in a different spot. So I respect that. Buddy Hield ended up being the winner, the Bohemian Granite. Whoa, dude, you probably snatched something out the water or something like that. But overall, I definitely enjoyed the three-point contest. Those guys were really shooting. I like that they add. I'm not sure if this is the first year. I don't remember it being last year and them having the Mountain Dew little money ball thing where it's like 4 points.
I think so.
That definitely added to it. They had 2 4-point plays. There were a couple guys were hitting. It wasn't that far back, and the way guys are pulling up, I mean, ain't no telling. You can back all of the shots up for about 2-3 feet. You might even get more people hitting the way they shoot now. Steph Curry has really influenced and changed the game over the past few years because, man, there were not this many deep threes being shot at any point in time. A little disappointed, man. My boy Damian Lillard, got hurt right before the All-Star break. Very upset and wanted to see what he was going to do in the All-Star game. He was also slated to be in the three-point contest. We know Mr. Logo Lillard likes to pull up from way back as well. But that didn't stop him from performing. He's also a very talented rapper. Dame Dollar is his handle, is his name, is his artiste profile. Dame Dollar being an acronym for something that I don't remember right now. And his performance at halftime was actually really dope. He brought out I can't remember his name, but I do remember last night in the All-Star game, Chance the Rapper put on a very good hometown performance. Brought out a few people, did the I'm the One, brought out Quavo and DJ Khaled, who is the best at doing who knows what.
Just what he does.
He's always screaming, "We the best."
He's the hype man and the producer.
We just don't
all
know.
up on the video.
Just don't know what he's the best at. So
Dancing.
shout out to him. It was a couple times where he messed up the words, messed up people's names. It's all right though. DJ Khaled, all he got, I need to be like DJ Khaled.
Be the key.
I need a job like DJ Khaled. You know what I'm saying? Where I can just yell, just be loud, just talk, just say a bunch of stuff. Ain't really gotta make sense. Don't really matter.
Just say some stuff and collect shoes.
Give him a few. Let's go. And yeah, he get free. I don't understand. I really don't understand how the people with the most money get the most free things. I mean, I guess I get it.
Most exposure.
Yeah.
It's all about advertising.
Expose their pockets.
You don't want to give people a bunch of shoes and they in the house. You gotta give them to people that's out and about. At the parties.
I'll let me.
At them places, doing them things.
Yeah, yelling for no reason. Shout out to my boy Khaled.
Getting attention. All up at the award shows.
I mean, he just be everywhere. I just don't understand. He was in the halftime commercial for the football.
Shout out to his agent.
Yeah, for real.
That's who's doing it.
Yeah, his agent is the best.
Yeah, for sure.
Whoever keeps getting him these books and these gigs, and I don't get it. I was not feeling my boy Wayne. His locks looking crazy.
You should have seen how this dude looked. Your brother likes to watch the Masked Singer, right? So they had a Masked Singer. The first one, this new season just kicked off a minute ago, and it was a robot. And lo and behold, long story short, Lil Weezy was in the robot outfit. Yeah. Anyway, when they took the mask off him, this dude looked like a crackhead. All these up here is gone. He got the little, and it's blonde, and he just looked crazy, and he grinning. He just looked like, he looked horrible. I'm gonna pull that picture out. You got to see this. This is some crap.
I'm not surprised, man. Every time I've seen him lately, I
would have been, because everybody that comes from under there, you look done, because you didn't have this mask on for a good little minute. Now you hot, you sweaty, you looking like you ain't coming out there like fresh out the dressing room. You ain't coming out the green room.
So they gotta perform with this.
They got to perform in. Okay, let me let you see what this dude.
I didn't even.
I haven't seen him in a while because he's not on my radar. But this dude looked horrible. I was like, man, I know his kids is like, oh, come on, daddy, man. You know what I'm saying? Put a hat on, a bandana, or something. You know what I'm saying? And he just grinning like he's like, hey, I'm Weezy. But it's like, Let me see if I can find this joint right quick. You talk about something, man. Everybody, it's one of them things like somebody turn around with a busted lip and everybody like, ooh. That's the whole house was like, oh man. Yeah. That's what it felt like. Nobody was ready for that. It's like if you haven't seen him in a while, maybe the people that see him all the time, as follow him or whatever, maybe was ready for that. But I don't think the rest of the world was. I really don't.
What's wild is that there are people in your entourage that aren't saying anything. Yeah, we got the keyboard on slow motion this morning.
You look at it right there. Bam. Let's see you catch this dude, what he look like. I've never seen somebody so. He didn't look like that. Trust me. Let me see if they got the unveiling.
I'm just trying to figure out how did he get to this point. That's what I don't understand. Oh man.
You don't even need no sound. Just wait. Just wait a second.
And this is on what, Netflix?
Take it off. No, come on, like CBS, ABC, something like that. National
They
TV.
can. Shout out to Nick Cannon.
Yeah, Nick Cannon. That's the holiday.
One of the corniest mainstream dudes I've ever met. Oh, yeah.
And he
looked
shook
like
him
a
out.
fresh.
What did he shake him out for?
He looked like a fresh. Oh
What?
my God!
It's like you want to say, get off my windshield. I don't want. Ain't got no change.
Oh my goodness! What's wrong with Weezy F Baby?
Oh my God!
Even made my man get all on the counter. My man from Hangover is all on the counter. He don't even want to get down. So we got Robin Thicke, some other blonde lady, the Asian guy from Hangover.
Jamie Foxx was the special guest for this particular one. They always have like a special guest. The other four of them are the new normal judges. The show's been going on for about 3 or 4 years. Look how you look, man. Come on. You got enough money to do something up there. To chat something up, braid something into it.
Maybe he got so much money to where he think
It don't matter.
Okay.
It's okay. Don't even, hey, that's the look. That's the new, you know what I'm saying?
I'm feeling like I got so much money, I should fix it.
I ain't gonna fix
I
it.
got too much money to fix it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. That's a theory. But I'm just saying that's Weezy.
Fire truck and
This is what he looks like right now. This is today.
which is wild because.
Fresh out the bed.
But you're right though. What did he shake it for? That's
Shook it like, and that just made it worse.
And nothing happened. He shook it. The little scraggly ones kind of shook a little bit. Came out looking.
Check the shape now.
Came out looking like
One more time,
Flavor Wayne.
One more time. He grin hard.
He just happy to be out that suit, man. It's hot.
Oh man, that just looks disgusting.
Got my permanent platinum.
And it looked like everybody else, like, they look how he look. They're not looking like, oh, well, what's up, Wayne? They're looking like, oh, God.
He went blonde.
Yeah.
He got the baby. Like, I don't even understand. I'm just trying to, when I see stuff like that, I've been trying to figure out how do you get there? Like, at what point did
That's how I felt, right there. Bam, that's me.
No way.
OMG. Look at it. That's not we surprised and oh my God. It's like, oh my God. Everybody have felt like, oh my God. Shake him.
I can't get over the shake, man. I just can't get over
We have fall.
look
And it looks like on the way down, hit every branch and
every
rock,
single one of them.
every edge of the cliff that your face could find.
He's got tattoos on top of tattoos with tattoos.
So it just looks
on
dirty.
tattoos.
And it just
Speaking of, since we're on
just
there, and this is,
dirty.
and we're not gonna stay limited to one thing, obviously. Type in Chris Brown tattoo. See how you feel about this one. It's a little. I actually stumbled upon this a few days ago. Tattoo on page. Because he's been doing a lot of craziness. So my man has put an Air Jordan 3 with the shoestring coming out of his what do you call that? Sideburn. Along with some head tattoo. I don't understand head tattoo.
middle of the forehead. I don't know. I had tattoo. I don't feel as bad because unless you just can't grow hair, you can literally cover that if you really wanted to.
So he's got the
But
Air
all across
Jordan
your
3.
face.
He's got the Air Jordan 3 just right across, casually across his eye. Got a small triangle above his eye. I don't understand. I love Jordans just as much as the next man. Am I gonna put a Jordan 3 on the side of my face? Or any Jordan for that matter? Probably not. They're not paying you, first of all. So not every tattoo you get has to pay you,
Like
obviously.
you're trying to ease into the face tattoos. Right? You're trying to ease into it. They got a little, like I saw a little triangle above the eye a second ago.
Yeah, I don't understand that though. It's a really, really, really small triangle. It doesn't look like a special triangle. You got the
Darth
Scarecrow, Darth Vader, a big triangle across his.
Yeah, he seemed like he shouldn't go in the tattoo parlor alone. I think he's going in there by himself and high.
And if he goes with anyone and they're agreeing to it, they're just doing it simply because you're Chris Brown.
Yeah, it's his yes man. He's going in there with his yes man. Yeah, little boy, you about to do it.
Like taking pictures and all.
And laughing.
Those be the ones taking
Laughing.
pictures and all.
Like,
yeah.
and then they posting like, hey, look at this. Check this out. Look what this dummy doing.
This man put a whole Air Jordan on the side of his face, though. And putting tattoos in places where a lot of hair grows. Now I have chest hair, and that's where the only tattoo I have. But it's not a head full of hair. I'm not shaving one side of my head.
I was saying that jawline doesn't bother me as much because if you want, you can beard it over. But there's just you know, up in this area when you're all up in here. Like, come on, man. Your life, you just this is gonna be you. Because I always think about when you tat up like that, you gotta think, what am I gonna look like if I make it to 60, 70 years old? Am I gonna be the embarrassment to the family? People you can't just put a shirt on and cover some of this stuff, man. Once you start creeping up the neck, you know what I'm saying? This danger zone.
That's why I don't understand people like him. We're gonna go back. No, go all the way back. Go click it back one time. Take it back now, y'all. One more time. I didn't know it was gonna bring us back to the same exact page.
Where'd you want to go?
To another Chris Brown one, but I want to show the rest of what he put on the side of his head, back of his head. I think these got to be examples of just too much money, man. Yeah, you just got too much money.
You out there with the red and blue hair, yeah, it's just you bored. I just feel like you're bored.
I've spent my money on so many things.
So triangle.
Yeah, it's a triangle there, and then there's one above his eyebrow.
Right, that's what I'm talking about. The little one, he's creeping up into the eye, to the face range. I think he done did all he could do on his body, so he's coming up into the face range.
Big Darth Vader too, next to a scarecrow.
And see, when it's like you putting cartoonish things on your body. Come on, you ain't putting no thought into it.
No substance, no meaning. You're just like, yeah,
get that Darth Vader right here, real big, like right here. Like what?
They got a big triangle in the dead center.
It don't make no sense, man.
Now go back to the videos before this one. Hit the arrow for me. No, all of that. Back.
Going that way?
No, back
up here.
Back. Yeah, back. Yeah, there.
This here?
I don't know if they're gonna show them.
20 list of tattoo designs for 2019. Let's check it out anyway. Oh, the one underneath it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I just caught a glimpse. See, when that's you in the house, you already know.
He got, what is that? See, he got a bull or a Taurus, I guess, of some sort, and a big white woman face with a black woman like hair. Looked like a Greek statue. With an Aunt Jemima
on the back of your hair like that.
The Aunt Jemima hair tie thing. Goddess of love, Greek goddess. Venus. Oh, so it's Venus.
Venus de Milo. Yeah. And the bull represents the Taurus.
Yeah, got that part.
Strategically placed on the left side of my head in protection of my heart for the love of goddess, royalties, everything. And as a man, we protect that with everything.
Royalty is everything, huh?
That's his name is Dog.
So, I'm going to shave the back of my head, get some very intense, detailed tattoos in a spot where, it's probably going to grow back. It's definitely going to grow back. Already has grown back.
I don't even know what to say to it, man. Hey, long as you don't come out looking like Weezy, I guess. If that's where the bar is, anywhere under there is like almost acceptable.
Game with Weezy. Weezy looking like, oh man, like Tyrone Biggums. really frustrating.
It's not a good look, man.
It's not
a good look.
Back to the All-Star game, though.
Yeah, let's get back.
The new format was very interesting. It was a little bit confusing to deal with. They reset the score after each quarter. Now, initially, I was like, I don't know how I feel about that. But it actually ended up being a benefit to the fans because it's like a fresh game. You're starting over from zero, and then you got to the point where the teams were keeping track of their total score because, of course, the total score at the end of three quarters, whoever had the highest score, you add 24 points to that score, and that's the target score. Target score being what you're playing to, like a traditional game of pickup, when you have a score to get to. There's always a chance for a comeback. Because after the first quarter, and also what I liked about it is the fact that after each quarter, both teams had a Chicago-based charity to give $100,000 to after each winning quarter. So if Team LeBron, who won the first quarter, their group, I think they were Chicago Scholars or something of that nature, something with scholars in it. They received $100,000. Then the second quarter was over, and Team Giannis was in the lead. So that charity got $100,000. The third quarter actually ended in a tie as far as how many points were scored that specific quarter, although Team Giannis was leading by 9 by the time the fourth quarter started. So being that both teams tied in the third quarter, the extra $100,000 for that quarter just carried on to the end. It was a very competitive game, a lot sooner than most All-Star games are. Most All-Star games really don't pick up until about the last, I'd say about 5 minutes of the fourth quarter. Once cats start realizing who's winning, who's losing. There's a pot that is distributed amongst the winners of the All-Star game, which has been going on for, I think, the whole time. That's a little incentive. This time I like the format because there was more incentive with the kids-based charities. So the guys were really trying to win, really trying to put in work. They started getting serious more so around the third quarter on this one, which is good. Once you start realizing, okay, we got to make it to 24 plus the highest score. So Team LeBron actually ended up coming from behind, being a 10-point victory. Kawhi Leonard had a nice night. He scored 30 points. He ended up getting the All-Star MVP, which they renamed to the Kobe Bryant MVP award. So,
yeah, I saw that too. That was pretty neat.
Shout out to that. Hopefully they keep this format or something in the realm of this format, which would promote a lot more competition. A lot more competition a lot earlier, a lot sooner. Having them reset the score each quarter is definitely interesting as well, because you're really fighting to win each quarter as opposed to just when the time is up, it's whatever. Especially because the fourth quarter is not timed. So that was good. That was actually really dope. I really enjoyed the format. I really liked the commercials that I saw this year. They rivaled those of the Super Bowl commercial. Another Black History Month things was really dope. Samsung had a good commercial with the song that goes, I don't know, is that Frankie line? I know it was on that movie.
Yeah, something like that.
I don't know if it's actually Frankie. The Facebook commercial was pretty interesting. They had different groups singing the Black National Anthem. So I wanted to ask you, how do you feel about Black History Month commercials? Some people a lot of people obviously are for them for obvious reasons. Some people are against them because they feel like a lot of companies and a lot of entities haven't been giving Black people a look any other time throughout the year.
I'm not for Black History Month, period. You know, I'm not. I don't feel like it's like. I think when we're for that, we are allowing them to put us in a box. I don't think we have to. We don't need a month. We hear like I like that McDonald's 365 black campaign that they had. Yeah, we black all year long. You know what I'm saying? We have contributed enough that we should just have equal representation. You know what I'm saying? So to get excited about Black History Month and then to redundantly talk about the same people, that's another thing. You know, it's too many of us doing too much. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear some of if I hear anything in Black History Month about Black, I want to hear something I haven't heard before. I don't want to keep hearing about the same people, like the same 20 people. Come on, man. It's billions of us who have contributed. So every time I learn something new, a name that I have never heard of, then I'm like, okay. And I think I heard something, I forgot what it was, but it was something I heard, a name that I heard that did something I had no idea we were doing. Oh, I watched, it's on Netflix, I believe. It's called Up Mon, and it's about the first black person to qualify for NASCAR. And it's this whole story. That joint is good. That joint is good. And that boy been bad behind the wheel. You hear me? He was killing them. That's one of the best documentaries I've seen. Something new, something different. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never heard nobody talk about how black people got into NASCAR and what he had to go through, you know, from a little child coming up and just wanting to race and being better than everybody, even what they were doing to him out his engineers and the people that are supposed to be on his team, the stuff they were sabotaging him, and it was crazy. It was crazy. But yeah, that's one of the best documentaries I've seen about what I consider like a black first. And that's recent. Yeah, it's playing now. It's called Up Mon. I've just seen it and I just watched it maybe last week. That's real good. That's a real good one. But like I said, if I learn anything new, I want to see something new. Come on, man. Black history, and I've been hearing the same thing since I was a child. Yeah, I'll be 50 this year.
I stumbled upon a list that had some firsts that I didn't even know.
Yeah, a couple of years ago I had found that list, and I was doing that when I was on radio in Beaufort, and I was going through that list a few years back, which is some really good stuff on that list. I like that too.
Pretty dope. But yeah, man. You know, and that's why I asked you, because I knew of course you being my father, I know your take on this, and I kind of take the same sort of take. I feel like it's recognition, but it's kind of backhanded, because it's like, we're gonna recognize you, but only for a month.
Yeah, the shortest month that we can find.
The shortest month.
Who picked that? I'm like, who picked February?
But you got Valentine's Day. Hey,
who picked February?
Consolation prize. Gotta love
that. That means you ain't gonna get that full attention. You got a holiday in there.
There you go.
So you get the shortest month, and you ain't getting the whole month, because we gotta do Valentine's. So the first half of the month, you can almost forget that it's Black History Month, because you're getting ready for Valentine's, and you're trying to figure out how you're gonna do that, because we just come out of Christmas, and you still woozy off of New Year. So it's like you get a couple of weeks. You get a couple of weeks. Yeah, man. Hey, it got deep in here. We gonna drop y'all back into the gospel groove. I'm gonna get off the soapbox.
Wayne and them
baby J shook it out and shook out a mess. A whole bunch of crap come falling out. Anyway, hey, you're listening to the Royal Praise Party. Throw up your city and state. Let us know where you're at. We're going to keep it rocking and rolling. We got more sports talk to come. Plus, we're going to talk movies and much, much more. Hey, it's President's Day, isn't it? Happy President's Day, whatever that means. It means the kids don't have to go to school, and you don't have to worry about school bus traffic. So if you got to go to work, hey, get where you need to be and get there on time. Peace.
Looking out the window, got me wondering lately, will we be okay? Will we be okay? Yes, one day I can feel the sunshine. Next day a bullet can leave a mama crying. Will she be okay? me, will we be okay?
Truth is,
I've been taking anything that I have just to survive.
can I testify?
$25 in my pocket, and I took another 10 in my bucket. I'm trying so bad not to cry, but it's hard to stop it. But you say, oh love, I need your promise, you got it. So
I think I'm up to about 6
okay.
winners on NBA trivia now.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna be okay.
Hey,
I'm gonna be okay. See, I gotta remember that my God is bigger than anything I face. So I'm gonna be okay.
yeah, it's dark right now, but I still see the light.
Why do we hate one another?
Yeah.
The love is the most beautiful color. It takes away the pain
I hope somebody's listening.
and makes everything okay. To really be okay.
Are y'all listening?
Tell me, is that okay?
Say it again.
Life is taking everything that I have just to survive.
Let me talk to you.
$25 in my pocket, and I took another 10 in my bucket. I'm trying so bad not to cry, but it's hard to stop it.
But you
But
say,
you say, oh love, I need your promise, you got it.
help me.
So I'm gonna be okay.
Even in the midst of trouble, say,
I'm gonna be okay.
sing.
I'm gonna be okay. You see, I gotta remember that my God is bigger.
My God is bigger.
than anything I face. So I'm gonna be okay. See, our God is great. The season of pain, it won't last always.
Hallelujah.
Life is taking everything that I have just to survive.
Open up your eyes, y'all.
You got $25 in your pocket, and you think another 10 in your book compartment. But that family with no food would trade places with you. Give faith and don't forget how you got it. And now okay.
Yeah. Can I get a witness?
Be okay.
Sing.
I'm gonna be
Because I gotta remember,
I gotta
no matter what I go through,
my God is
my God is bigger. Come on. If one door closes, God's got another. Your doctor's not the final answer, y'all. Hey, you needed this storm to wake you up and make you better. Now say,
Yes.
yes, sir.
If I ever took a loss, I learned a lesson. I won't ever think I'm better than the next time. I've been down before to come up on these stresses. Baby, I'm too busy counting all these blessings.
Turn it up. But it's not shining on me, get my heart up, no matter the trouble surrounding us. They don't see that it's a lot of us. Everybody moving out of us. Won't take that credit, I know what we get in university from out of us. I was doing all kind of bad, what a quiet ass. Tell the money to first. Hit the few and tell God he's first. Hit the studio, the body first. I remember pushing mama little white high, there was no gas money. I just bought a car, cash money. I ain't even trying to brag on it. I just tell it how it really is. I ain't tripping, ain't feeling this. I ain't saying I deserve nothing. I'm just trying to talk about the benefits. I've been punching in the clock, trying to keep the kitchen stocked. Man, it's a blessing cause we ain't never had a lot. But all we need is all we got. Woo.
If I ever took a loss, I learned a lesson. I won't ever think I'm better than the next time. I've been down before to come up on these stresses. Baby, I'm too busy counting all these blessings. Mama in the grip to stop stress. I put my girl in a brand new diamond bag. She said she need more of my love and affection.
Cause lately I've been working hard now. She said, baby, do it boss. Baby, please pleasure. Now let's do it boss. Let's do something special. Baby, I'm DJ. Now she does, let's go. I've been there for you, but there's no money for anything for my baby, cause she a blessing. If you walk up the building, it's a blessing.
This week in the motherfucker.
I've been never falling down, my body stressing. Baby, I'm too busy counting all these blessings.
Hear it? Turn the sound off on Facebook.
Yeah, I'm licking like a pumpkin. Almost counting everything that I got all on my stand. Part of the plan. I was eating trying to know the other span. Y'all don't understand. I was trying to get it. I'm in that studio trying to keep it pushing. Cut it pop before I kept it cooking. All I needed was a Mary, but the guy in me was having commentary. Woo! I got papers on the front. I can need a paper. Blessings calling me in line. Guess I need a paper. And every loss is a lesson. Tell my haters I can bless. Treat them like the green bubbles on my iPhone. I probably never read the message. If I ever took a loss, I learned a lesson. I won't ever think I'm better than the next man. I've been down before the job, my body stressing. Baby, I'm too busy counting all these blessings.
And we are back. Good morning, party people. So glad that you could join us. We're going to be getting ready for our word of the day here in just a little bit. But we do have our NBA trivia question up and loaded for today. Today's NBA trivia question, we want to know, champion NBA point guard Kyrie Irving was born in which country? And if you know that answer, you can post it up either on Facebook Live or YouTube Live, or you can just bypass all that and give us a call at 843-648-1239. Of course, the first correct answer wins 50% off an official NBA jersey courtesy of Elevated Sportswear. So that's the question of the day. Keep in mind, if you have already won, you can now play for 30 days. You're locked out. You're good. Chill out. Let somebody else win. Anyway, we're looking for an answer to find out, where was Kyrie Irving born? You Kyrie Irving fans, I'm sure you know. So give us a call, 843-648-1239. And the first correct answer, of course, wins that 50% off. And plus, Elevate Sportswear is free shipping worldwide. So if you're ever going to put a fresh new NBA jersey in your lineup, now is the time. 50% off, free shipping. Nobody's doing it like that. There's no morning show doing it like we do it. So you already know. Want to say good morning to all those that are in the room, like Shantae Dixon, one of our winners. Angela Black's coming through this morning. Edward Douglas, another one of our winners. William Holmes, good morning, Uncle William. Dr. Antoinette Smith, good morning, woman of God. We appreciate you coming through. Pastor Troy Allen, we see you, sir. Good morning to you. Sandy Williams out there in Beaufort, good morning, good morning. Of course, Morning Inspiration, Sister Sandra Taylor's rocking with us as well. As we continue to roll on down this holy highway, make sure you throw up your city and state. Let us know where you're at. Let's get you in on the roll call so we can make sure that we don't miss hollering at you as you're up in here, We got a brand new roll call that is just started on this AM, so we want to make sure we don't miss you. We're going to get into some movie talk as we get into the next hour as well. So we want you to keep it locked right where you got it. We're going to be hearing from Atlanta, Georgia in just a little minute, waiting on that gospel train to come through so we can get our word of the day.
You know, I was looking at the game last night. You got your boy Vin Diesel coming up in the new joint Bloodshot.
Oh yeah,
you see that?
No, I didn't see that one.
Might have to watch the little trailer. We'll watch the trailer when it's time for that segment.
Okay. Gotta look that up, see what he got going on.
Young Ben back in the game.
I guess he's not to be outdone. He's gonna never catch up with The Rock, but yeah, he got to do his thing.
Rock slid in and took
Rock is
took his whole lane and just was like,
crazy.
I'm the strong bald head guy. You
Come
gotta
in
take
your
a back
movie
seat.
and launch off and pass you by. Crazy. Crazy. In the meantime, and in between time, we're waiting on that gospel train. We're going to be hearing from Pastor Tony Q in just a minute. So stay tuned for that and get your thinking caps on and figure out where Kyrie Irving was born. What country?
Or you can just text me, I'll get the answer, and you just got to get the jersey from me. That's all we got to do.
Anyway, we're going to drop you back in the gospel groove, but more sports talk is on the way.
But it really don't matter no more. And they wonder why we had this great. Nothing goes on me, okay. All my life been cold, but it really don't matter no more. And they wonder why we had this way. Nothing goes on me, okay.
Came in the game, plain to see. Irish fan when the rest was ashamed to be. Happy here and all, we gon' change you. Downright wrong, I tell you, nobody never gave us nothing. The tough time, it made us something different. Road, new something to see. Every state on the map, a different something to eat. After handshakes, it meant nothing for real. Everybody making a killing, man. Showing no feelings, walking off collecting pay. It's the way of the world. Can't change it, so I guess I'm gonna pray for the world. Sometimes I ask myself, was I made for the world? I scream this to you, and I say to the world, nap it then, nap it now, nap it for a bit, knee deep, head over heels in this country.
All my life been cold, but it really don't matter no more. And they wonder why we had this way. Nothing goes on me, okay.
I've been here all around. Everybody gets to know everybody. Down home, good old fashioned people. It's country. I like it. Nothing better than that, man.
I just welcome them.
All my life been cold, but it really don't matter no more. And they wonder why we had this way. Nothing goes on me, okay.
Even though I miss you better days, I'm thankful for the chance I got to say amen. The Lord done blessed me with his grace. I wish this day would never end. Represent the storm. Where we from, we built it home. Falling short off all these presidents in hard times. They do it from songs. Take them all without the chance of making it all. Who would have thought skinny be the one that's making this call? No, help me out. Tell me where I went wrong. I'm trying to find a righteous path. Although it's never been long. I gotta do it for my son's sake, telling me that it be strong. We're gonna make it through these hard times, even though they go and they gone. Yeah, absolutely right. But something happened to me on last Tuesday night. It's plain as day, man. But this world trade, no, braving the world looking for ya. Better make it hope, but nothing seems to matter. That's when, see, everything can go any which way. They got me folks, see, the hitting with the J. On a post, chillin' road, bunch of folk, man, I'm nappy in my way.
I've been cold, but it really don't matter no more. And they wonder why we had this way. Nothing goes on me, okay. We're gonna be okay. I've been cold, but it really don't matter no more. And they wonder why we had this way. Nothing goes on me, okay.
It's a blessing. We woke up this morning. All my fellow strength and calm, let's join hands. Got to go with the pressures of being poor, man. Papa taught me in order to survive for no man. Happy
I catch you like you making a look like you making a sexy pose.
Even now to a grown man. You gotta take responsibility for your own, man. Don't get two blocks of morning by sunshine. Damn, I hope you play this song again. The soul, the melody, red man. I write a lot of things, but usually just offending my lady. Been searching for Benjamin, all my folks locked in the cinnamon, and it don't make any sense why. Benjamin's innocent, I'm passing from the slum. Why I'm writing sentences along my income? Why? So it's been
but it really don't matter no more. And they wonder why it's paid. Nothing goes on me, okay. All my life been cold, but it really don't matter no more. And they wonder why we had this way. Nothing goes on me, okay, okay.
You see, for me, I was born and raised in the church, you know, and as a kid, you quite didn't understand it, but I promise you, man, I really appreciate it now, for real. I was born in the church, I was raised in the church. Ain't no walking, ain't no talking when they praying in the church. I'm devoted at the church, and I'm serving at the church. Give my offering, give my tithes every time I come to church. Mama made me go to church, ain't no sleeping up in church. Mess around and get in trouble, get a whooping up in church. Money free, come to church, and deliver, come to church. Before I gave my life to Christ, I was a sinner up in church. Man, they cooking at the church, but the members of the church, when they get that pay to leave, I'm gonna give me some dessert. Mama, daddy at the church, auntie, uncles at the church, brothers, sisters, nieces, nephews, cousins, all at the church. Man, they worship at the church, and they serve him at the church. Got that one faithful member always running through the church, taking communion at the church. What you doing up in church? Got a handful of crackers, cause you hungry up in church. Leaving work on the church, leaving school on the church, leave the house and the traffic, and I'm on my way to church. Monday night at the church, choir rehearsal at the church, Wednesday night Bible study, and we meeting at the church. Sunday morning at the church, Sunday evening at the church. Can you please keep it down? Thinking meeting at the church, leave the church on the church. Hey, church at the church, at the church, choir singing at the church, pastor preaching at the church. He was teaching, now he hooping, now they shouting at the church. Mother, pop, we said in church. I was in my mama's
love you coming in on my birthday.
When you sitting up in church, I was raised in the church, just like a first birth. Daddy used to tell me all the time to keep going first. Man, it's hot at the church, sitting fans at the church, but they never on high. Man, they playing at the church, got the greeters at the church, got your ushers at the church. Better take off your hat when you're walking through the church. You revolvers at the church, yeah, speakers at the church. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and we still at the church. On the call at the church, it's your chance at the church. Anything on your heart, you can leave at the church. Parking lot at the church, kind of full at the church. Better park in the river so you can leave at the church. Leaving work on the church, leaving school on the church, leave the house and the traffic, and I'm on my way to church. Monday night at the church, choir rehearsal at the church, Wednesday night Bible study, and we meeting at the church. Sunday morning at the church, Sunday evening at the church. Can you please keep it down? Thinking meeting at the church, leave the church on the church. Hey, at the church, at the church, at the church. If you know you love your church, put your hand in the sky. Everybody represent like this. Let me hear you say, at the church, at the church, at the church, at the church. If you know you love your church, turn your radios up. Everybody represent like this. Let me hear you say, at the church, at the church, at the church, at the church. Leaving work, going to church, leaving school, going to church, leave the house and the traffic, and I'm on my way to church. Monday night at the church, choir rehearsal at the church, Wednesday night Bible study, and we meeting at the church. Sunday morning at the church, Sunday evening at the church. Can you please keep it down? Leave your meeting at the church, leave the church on the church. Hey, at the church, at the church, at the church.
Well, almost 3 because her birthday coming up. Okay. I thought it was more than 2 after that. Anyway.
I thought it was still. That was 4.
Me too. I thought it was more. Anyway, we're back. Don't touch that dial. More great music is definitely on the way as we continue to roll on down this holy highway. Want to send a very fat happy birthday shout out to Miss Amani Ferguson rocking with us on this morning. That's my baby girl, my lovey. Birthday is today, and we say happy birthday to her. And she's rocking with us from Columbia, South Carolina on this AM, doing what she do. What? So random.
Every time I go to Columbia, I'm like, man, this could really look better. But it just look a little dirty, look a little dingy.
I want to say congratulations.
Capital, it looks like Charleston's little dirty little cousin.
When your older cousin just look dirtier than you, it's like you should be looking better than me. I'm the baby.
I don't know, man. I was just up there Saturday, man. It just every time I go there, I'm like,
hey,
it got
Monty,
the potential to
don't let the dirt rub off on you. That's all I can say.
Don't get dingy on us.
Don't bring it here. That's all I'm saying. Happy birthday to Amani Ferguson on this morning. Also, congratulations going out to Shantae Dixon. She gave us the correct answer to our NBA trivia this morning. Melbourne, Australia. That's the birthplace of Kyrie Irving. She is our winner on today. We're going to hit her up in her inbox and tell her how to redeem her prize. You can be our next winner. Your chance to win is coming up. Don't touch that dial. As we continue to roll on down this holy highway, we are still, I'm trying not to get into our talk, and then the choo-choo train going to come through and bring my man in. I don't know where Atlanta, Georgia is at right now. Supposed to be getting our word of the day. So
Chicka.
I'm going to give you one more song. And if he ain't doing what he's supposed to do after that, we're gonna move on. But I'm gonna give him a second, and we're gonna hit y'all with a short one, and then we're gonna come right back, and we're gonna get in some sports talk, and we're gonna check out what's going on in the movies, all that good stuff. It's up next, so don't you dare touch that dial. Y'all already know what it is. It's the Royal Praise Party, giving you that gospel gumbo, the perfect mix of traditional gospel classics, contemporary gospel jams, and the inspirational hits that we love to throw in for flavor. We'll be right back.
I used to ask myself a question: is there one big lesson for all of the crazy things that people say to put you through? Looking at all the lies and all the ones who left your side. But with all this in mind, I want to Your friends will say goodbye, family will make you cry, but I always be right, learn how to fight through, never get the best of you. You were going on to do what they know always get it to you. All the best things going on.
And we are back, getting it in each and every weekday morning, Monday through Friday, 6:30 a.m. to 9 a.m. live on Facebook, live on YouTube, and you can also catch us on Exquisite Internet Radio. It's a lot of ways to get into the party. You can podcast it up or however you want to do it. Either way, if you hear me, if you hear the words that are coming out of my mouth, you are officially a part of the RPP family, and we say good morning to you, good evening to you, good day to you, whatever time of day that you're jamming with us. What are you eating?
I don't be worried. When you be over there with all kinds of meals, I don't be asking this man. Facebook,
go get me some now.
No matter how old you get, your parents still feel like they gotta know what you're ingesting,
what's
what
going
you're
on,
digesting, what you're regesting.
Anyway, I'm just curious. Is a little energy bar?
I'm almost finished. I'm over here.
You got something left?
See, that's what it is. They been wanting something. That's why they ask you. They're trying to see if you got another one. That's why they ask you. Instead of just coming out with the original question, they try to hit you with the concern.
Anyway, as we roll on down, I'm just
trying to put the car in drive on you, boy. I ain't even get all the way in the car and close the door. You already
fatherly concern. That's all I'm saying. A little fatherly concern. Anyway, y'all know we are live. We got the double camera system going on, so you can join us on Facebook or YouTube. We getting it in on this AM, and we say good morning to each and every one of you on this morning. I want to say good morning to my baby doll, my better half, Charmaine Moon. She's rocking through the YouTube on us on today. Make sure that you share some more. Share the video, let everybody know where we're at, and send out your invites. I like the YouTube because it's more real time going on, no delay. Don't do that. Don't make me come.
The guy rubbed it.
Anyway, we are definitely jamming for Jesus. About to get into some more sports talk. But matter of fact, before we do that, let's see what's going on in the movies. Let's do movies right quick because this fella's subject to dip. And before he does that on me, let's get our movie talk.
Don't do that.
See what's going on.
Mama gotta have a life too.
Even. Anyway,
he did not like that when she said that.
We're gonna see
this grandma's house.
You didn't move out either. You ain't never left.
In my daddy house.
Let's be clear. We took you in.
Oh my God.
It's my daddy house. Anyway, we gonna see what's going on in the theaters. See what the top 10 movies in America are after this opening weekend. A couple of movies opened up this weekend. We're gonna see what it's looking like. Starting with number 10. When you open up at number 10, it's not a good look.
Never a good look.
The movie Downhill has opened up at number 10, pulling in a mere $4.6 million. It's about a barely escaping the avalanche during a family ski vacation in the Alps. A married couple is thrown into disarray as they are forced to reevaluate their lives and how they feel about each other. This is Will Ferrell's latest comedy.
Pretty interesting.
It looked pretty interesting, but yeah.
You hear the premise and then you throw Will Ferrell in there and it makes me feel
turns
like,
it all the way around.
I don't think it's gonna be that good.
Yeah, it turns it all the way around.
I love Will Ferrell, but I can't see him being serious.
Latest comedy. No, it's supposed to be a comedy. It's called, it's Downhill. It's a family type thing. It opened up at number 10, so it's not.
I ain't seen
not
much. Will in a minute, and he come back with that.
Yeah, yeah. Anyway, at number 9, Doolittle. This is another retake on Robert Downey Jr.'s retake of Doolittle, which cost a boatload of money to make. It's all green screen. They got so many animals talking and doing stuff. The budget is $175 million. And you got to pay Iron Man to be in it. It's like, y'all ain't making no money off of this. They've been out 5 weeks.
Let's stay where it's at.
It has pulled in another $5 million over the weekend. It has grossed $70.5 million. And as I said, it cost $175 million to make this movie. Let's see what they're doing worldwide. Maybe the international dollars has helped them out. And it has. Look at that. They've done 110.6
Yeah, they probably not
worldwide. So they just got above budget worldwide at 182.3. So just, you slipped the bullet on that one because that was US wise, that's a dud. That's a dud in the US.
We tired of seeing Doolittle. We need something, you know what I'm saying? Them international folks ain't been shoved Doolittle for the past 20 years.
They ain't been shoved Doolittle, so we've done Doolittled out. So at number 8, the movie Parasite, been out 19 weeks.
They came up though. They was at 11.
Yeah, so it pulled another 5.5 over the weekend, and they've done 43.1 million domestically. I'm pretty sure. Let's see if we can get a budget reading on Parasite. Nope, not showing us a budget reading, but they're doing pretty good. They're doing they're making Doolittle's budget 175.3 worldwide. The movie Parasite. It's a poor family. The Kims con their way into becoming the servants of a rich family the parts, but their easy life gets complicated when their deception is threatened with exposure.
So we're gonna kill them with the parasites. That's what it sounds like to
That's
me.
what it sounds like.
Take them out.
Somebody got to die. Jumanji: The Next Level, 10 weeks, still in the top 10. It's at number 7, pulling in another 5.7 million over the weekend. It has grossed over 305.7 million domestically. It has done 473 million internationally, totaling 780 plus million dollars. Only cost 125 to make it. It's at 780. The Rock, hey, Kevin Hart, hey, box office gold. Them brothers are box office gold. So definitely still doing it big, and they're still at number 7. So they're not going to DVD just yet. At number 6, 1917. If you like these old war movies, do really well. I think the last one was Dunkirk, whatever you call it. This has pulled another 8 million over. This brings the older generation out. They come out for these world war type movies. There you go. Yeah, they like them because I guess they reminiscent. I don't know.
Reminiscent of 1917.
I don't know. 1917. It has done 144.4 million
days, 2017
so far.
is gonna be a look back. I can get in on that.
Bad Boys for Life.
I still ain't seen that.
Finally,
shame on me.
Trickling down, but holding on in the top 5. Is that number 5? Been out 5 weeks. This movie has done another 11.3 million this weekend, bringing their domestic total to 181.3 million dollars. Internationally, they have done 187. They have already grossed 369.8 million dollars. Only cost 90,000 to make this joint. It has almost got 300 million over that. By the time this week is out, I'm sure there'll be over 300 million in the black. I was gonna say the red, but it's the black. Prize is the positive. Got to be in the black. So
time black is something.
Yeah, that's the only way I know. That's the only term that I know is actually in the positive. So
any other time you don't want to be in the black.
Yeah, and that's only when it's only positive when you're faced with the red. So the Indians are below. Is that what that means?
Unless it's in February, then.
Anyway, hey, $369.8 million. Bad Boys for Life. Good movie. If you haven't seen it,
like
definitely.
Everything is just taking us there right now.
Yeah,
I blame Wayne.
It's Black History Month, and Wayne shook it out. And what are you doing? Anyway,
I don't understand it.
3 of the movies that opened up this weekend, 2 of them are right here at number 4 and number 3. One is called The Photograph. It opened up this weekend to $12.2 million. The Photograph is a series of interviewing love stories set in the past and in the present. Now, this is the new black love story called The Photograph. It's got my man that was from Sorry to Bother You. Oh, Intertwining. You right. Okay. Anyway, and old girl, Issa. That's Issa from the movie with Little. Did you see the movie Little? Anyway, that's Issa, and that's old boy.
It's like you was disappointed.
Yeah, because I thought you see that. You gotta keep up, man. Anyway, it cost $16 million to make it, and they've already done 13. So I'm pretty sure they'll catch that. They'll do well. They opened up with 13, so that's not bad. That's not bad. It's called A Photograph. It's the latest black love story. I heard a lot of good things about it. Definitely want to check that one out. Photograph. Fantasy Island. Now, I don't know if this is the remake of the old TV classic or not, but it's a horror adaptation. Okay, it's a horror adaptation of the popular 70s TV show about Magical Island Resort. So they're going to take it there, make it scary. Ruin my childhood memories. It only cost $7 million to make it. It has doubled that out the gate. It has already done 14 million domestically, 7 million into that. People like being scared. This movie has already done 21.6 million. It's its opening weekend, and it's already killing the game. So I guess it's a good as far as scary movies go. It is doing very well for itself. At number 2 in the second week, it's holding up. The Birds of Prey, the latest DC installment. Harley Quinn.
Yeah, I feel like that one should be.
Birds of Prey and the fantabulous emancipation of one Harley Quinn.
That's a
long title.
title.
for sure. It's done
Not
17 million out. No, this is the second week, so it's done 17 million thus far. 61.6 domestically, 83.6 internationally. It has already done in 2 weeks $145.2 million. It cost 84.5 to make this movie. It has blew that out of the water, and it's in the black. So Birds of Prey, another one I need to check out. Just came out last week. It's doing quite well, holding on to the number 2 position. And the number 1 movie in America right now, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Okay.
57 million.
Out the gate.
And this is my man Jim Carrey's latest movie.
He's the villain in
Yeah,
it?
he's playing Dr. Robotnik. Sonic the Hedgehog only cost 85 to make. It's already done 68 domestically, 43 internationally. It has done that $111 million worldwide in its opening weekend. So this one is definitely in the gravy territory, and everything else from here is just downhill. It's just raking up the
That's
dough.
what happened, man. You get the kids out.
Yeah, and this one they put that trail out really early. They've been talking about it since last year, so the build up for it was pretty good, and it looks pretty good. It looks like a pretty
I
good.
wonder who does the voice for Sonic. I did see the commercial, but it looked pretty good.
Yeah, so Sonic the Hedgehog. We'll see if it can beat out Pokemon Detective or not. But it's the latest real action.
It's got to be out.
Yeah, I think so. I like Sonic. I always like Sonic. Sonic is a good game. It's one of them games us Sega kids remember really well. It's one of the most popular. It's actually Sonic would be considered the face of Sega. So Sonic the Hedgehog movie at number 1 right now, killing the game. 57 million out the gate domestically. It's already done over 100 million worldwide. Doing quite well for itself.
Universal and Sony's got like half of the list.
Yeah, this is the time for them since it's a break from Disney and Marvel and stuff right now. So everybody, you better bring them out right. Get them out there while you can.
Strategy.
Hey, let's see what's hot in the red box right quick. See what's going on. If you like a red box and chill, we're gonna give you a couple of titles to choose from. As soon as my window comes up, here we go. See what's going on in the red box. They should have some new titles in there. Computer's moving a little slow. All right, let's see what's going on. It's a weekend of romance, so you know they got the love stories up in here. Sweet deals through the 17th. Anyway, you can get go to the red box and check out Matt Damon and Christian Bale in Ford versus Ferrari, based on a true story. Then you got the comedy with John Cena playing with fire. Couple of stars in there. Look like John Leguizamo, how we pronounce his name. And you can get Joaquin Phoenix and Robert De Niro in Joker. If you have not seen that, that's definitely one you definitely want to pick up.
Joaquin.
Dr. Sleep is also available. Terminator Dark Fate. It's like Terminator number 11 or something.
Terminator number, get out of here.
Will Smith, Gemini Man. Dud.
Yeah, that could have been so much better.
So much better. Premise, excellent. Execution, oh,
that could have been so much better.
They should have got a better CGI company. I don't know, because that's where it messed up.
Yeah, it was
CGI
real. It wasn't quite.
It took us back. It made me think of Blade, the last Blade movie. It was just too much CGI. Zombieland Double Tap is also available. These are all new in the red box. So check out the red box and see what's going on. If you want to get a red box and chill, there goes some titles for you to choose from. In the meantime and in between time, don't touch that dial. Tony Q flaked on us this morning. He's always talking trash, so I got to put him out there. We don't get a word of the day, but we're gonna hit you with a little bit more music, and then we're coming right back. One song, we'll come right back with some sports talk. So don't you dare touch that dial. Y'all already know what it is. This is the Royal Praise Party, y'all, and we are getting it and giving you that perfect mix of traditional gospel classics, contemporary gospel jams, and the inspirational hits that we just keep throwing in for flavor.
Every time I look to you, tonight I can feel me ocean blue. Always show me something new. Let me give it
wonder. You sit down find your mind like veranda. Blessing up flow down like Niagara. You raise Tyro's data. You even walk on water. Hakuna Matata. Problem not go prosper. Give me things you never ask for. Me giving you me laughter. You want money and data. You live me to the green faster. My God, my God. You give me grind when the wind should have hit. You pull me up when me up could have hit. Rough water beating from the side of me ship. Me anchor me trust and me face in the drip. Teach me how to climb and leap over it. Use me up to silence my critics. Me set the money so like music. Man I smile when they fall they lose it.
I am free with nothing holding me. Look around and I can see it's all up to me. I am free with nothing holding me. Look around and I can see it's all up to me. I can feel the ocean every time I look to you. Every time I look to you. Tonight, I can feel the ocean. I will show me something new. Nothing is
And we are back. Good morning, party people. We appreciate each and every one of you coming on in and rocking and rolling with us. Make sure you throw up your city and state so we can get you in on the roll call. By way of roll call thus far, we send a shout out to Yamasee, South Carolina, Sacramento, California, Walterboro, South Carolina, North Charleston is in the building. Let's not forget about Columbia, South Carolina, Atlanta, Georgia, and of course Beaufort with areas like Sheldon and Burton representing on this AM. Now, if I didn't call your city and state, it's only because I don't know where the devil you are. Make sure you throw up your city and state, your country, your province, your block. Let us know where you are so we can put you in on the next roll call. Right now, I'm going to dish it off to my man. Coach Moon is in the building with the sports report brought to you by Elevated Sportswear.
Shout out to the Texans defensive end, Mr. J.J. Watt, married soccer player for the Chicago Red Stars, Miss Kalia Ohai. They got married in the Bahamas on Saturday. Shout out to them. You know what I mean? Doing their thing, man. Shout out to Colin Kaepernick. Still staying relevant, man. He's to release a memoir. He's going to, quote, tell the story of my evolution and the events that led me to protest of systematic oppression. My question becomes at this point, do we want to read your memoir? Unpopular opinion, maybe not. We don't actually know. You know what I'm saying? I for one, I'm a fan of Cap. He has gone down in history. There's no going down. He probably feels like he was sent here to do. But maybe this is what he's sent here to do. The floodgates are still going to be open for him a little bit differently. I'm just not sure if a memoir is what I'm wanting from Mr. Collins. I do, however, believe that it's going to be a bestseller. I do believe that a lot of people are going to be on it. A lot of people are going to be thinking about it. A lot of people are going to be reading it. A lot of people are going to be dissecting it and trying to figure out. I just don't see. I don't feel like this is the sort of thing where he was just waiting his whole life to do. I think it just kind of popped up and kind of happened, which is why I'm like, I don't.
You want to sound like you're on the fence about it.
Yeah, I'm on the fence because I just don't know. I don't want to think that there's an angle because I really believe that there's not. But at the same time, I'm like, do we really want to know? I'm not sure. I don't think we do. Somebody wants it. Me? Nah, not so much. But shout out to Colin Kaepernick anyway. Shout out to the man, the myth, the legend. Still doing his thing, still remaining relevant, and still also pushing what he's been doing and actually actively searching for change and ways to make change. Not just talking about it, not just saying, hey, we're just going to get a whole bunch of money together and I'm just going to talk at a bunch of different locations and that's going to be that. He's actually putting the pedal to the metal and allowing the rubber to meet the road and get this thing going in this cause that he is standing for. Another little video, little tidbit I gotta throw in here. For the past few weeks, we've been talking about how the Houston Astros have cheated their way into a World Series title, and they've since been found out. The cat's out the bag. They went on to do a press conference, heavily televised. Shenanigans that have been going on, got wires in the shirts. Them was wired up like informants.
Informants.
Can't rip the jersey because my wife don't like that. Coming to the dugout like a woman who top button just broke. And got a little bit of footage from this said press conference. In just a second, we'll be throwing that up there so I can get this guy's reaction because I think it's gonna be quite hilarious.
Top one?
Yeah, let's go up to the top one. I think it should be all right. Of course, we got to do a little ad real quick. YouTube. Gotta love YouTube. I don't know. Thank you, buddy, YouTube.
I'd like to personally thank all of our speak on behalf of the players.
Okay, Alex is going to give a brief statement followed by Jose Altuve.
Come on, cameraman.
He's trash.
Thank you, Jim. I have some brief remarks that I'd like to share with y'all.
Why you doing his ass like that?
I'm really sorry about the choices that were
He's
made
been practicing this
by my team, by the organization,
So
and by me.
he's about to cry.
I've learned from this, and I hope to regain the trust of baseball fans. I would also like to thank the Astros fans for all of their support.
He's killing me with the hand gestures.
We as a team are totally focused on moving forward to the 2020 season. Thank you.
Like, why don't we get up here?
Thank you, Jim.
That's my
Thank
man
you,
that
Alex.
came in running.
Yeah, Jose.
I also will be brief. We had a great team meeting last night, and I want to say that the whole Astros organization and the team feel bad about what happened in 2017.
No, you don't.
We especially feel remorse for the impact in our fans and the game of baseball. And our team is determined to move forward, to play with intensity, and to bring back a championship to Houston in 2020. Thank you.
Welcome to the start of spring training. I'm going to go over a few remarks, and then I'm going to turn it over to our players, followed by some comments from Dusty Baker here. Last month, when MLB announced the penalties to the Houston Astros, I issued an apology to our fans and the city of Houston. I want to say again how sorry our team is for what happened. I want to also repeat that this will never happen again on my watch.
Notice that they have yet to really
MLB clearly stated that people leading the baseball operation
What
and
happened?
field
What
operations
happened? You got
should
caught?
be
You sorry
held
about
accountable for
getting
these
caught?
actions,
They have
and I agree
yet
with them.
To say we did it.
Our GM and manager were not only suspended for a year, we went above and beyond and fired them. MLB also acknowledged that the players should not be punished for the failure of our leadership. The leaders enabled
Somebody got the pay.
and
Somebody
don't
gonna
and
write
did
a book.
not stop those actions that
One
happened.
of the guys got fired.
It's a
I
book company,
also
man.
agree
You
that
get
our
fired
players
for
should not be
news.
punished for these actions. These are a great group of guys who did not receive proper guidance from their leaders. We cannot change
Who is this
the
dude?
actions
He's
of the
old.
past, but we are fully committed and moving forward in the right way.
You know, it's the place.
I believe a big step in moving forward is with our new GM and manager. We have two men of great character leading our baseball operation. James Click and Dusty Baker
Oh, I don't think they want to show
will help our players and our entire organization deliver a competitive team on the field and continue our commitment to Houston and make them proud off the field. I'm very optimistic about this season. We have a great ball club, and I look forward to talking to you all about the future. Finally, I would like to personally thank all of our fans, sponsors, and the community of Houston for their loyalty and support.
as we cheated our way to the top.
Part of the sign stealing scheme. I like the way they word that. It's been a plot and a scheme going on. Got the boy wired up like first 48.
The organization.
Bringing a championship to the hospital. You don't get no championship. You know, you need to get stripped of that championship. Cheaters, Astros, man. For those of you who don't know, who are not avid baseball watchers, the Astros have been caught
2017, 2018.
back in 2017, 2018 season, stealing signs, all wired up and doing who knows what. Anyway,
Sneaky, underhanded.
hey, all kinds of things going on.
Organization.
We want to say good morning to all those that are coming on in the room, like EJ Legree out in Charlotte, North Carolina. Dr. Russell Hill, good morning to you. Sister Kim Garrett out there in Grays Hill. And my man Brian D. Sykes, Uniontown, Pennsylvania, is in the building. Good morning to you. We appreciate each and every one of you for coming through. Don't touch that dial. We got more great music for you. Y'all know what it is. It's the Royal Praise Party. We are live on Facebook. We are live on YouTube. We are all up in your face. And don't forget, you can check us out on Exquisite Internet Radio, 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. And we do not endorse the Astros and what they have done. But don't touch that dial. We got more great music for you coming up. It's a Man Up Monday morning. It's a little wet and rainy out here in the low country. So if you got to ride around, take it easy, Greasy. Look out for the next man because he might not be looking out for you. In the meantime, let's get you a little holy hip hop this morning. New York Cypher, part 2. Let's go.
Represent NYC Cypher Part 2. Cue the prophet, Rig, Vestavia, Noah the Governor, Malachi the Truth. Yeah, don't even call it a hot scheme. We hit your block off with ammunition. You would think we was a SWAT team. Our fake holds weight and balance like a triple beam. Spit that Christ fire while MCs is spitting hot steam. The soul hustler, liver water guzzler. Got power touching you till your soul keeps flushing you. Now you're made clean through the words that's spoken. Prison doors open, shots are straight, traps are smoking. Shots are smoking from the fire we bring. We were the lost at all costs, with the course on Mel's fiery scheme. You love the way how we admire the king. Soldiers sanctified, exporting Yahweh, the Messiah, the King. All the calls upon the name of the Lord shall be saved. Their names written in the book of the land that's slave to all the big bullies, cockles and spot rushers. I'd rather see your soul say that these bullies.
Got pride is a not nada. I'm not nada. So I sold change for $1. The manifest wins like stigmata. Without doubt knowing I'm going face guard like a linebacker. With a line at from around and I decide that y'all ain't allowed back. You got nobody like an iMac, cause I'm about that. I'm in the hood, I'm trying to buy back the house orders. Surrounded prayer like our fathers. Y'all just rapping verses. I'm trying to learn taxes, verges. More this is the mirage, trying to get in seminars. In a room full of stars. Birthday toasts, complimentary awards. Taking notes in the collage. Be the effect if you was in it for the cause. See, we the election, why you in it for the Lord? Spend a little time, the only thing I can afford. I know the sun, but I'm reigning with God.
Yeah, see, I'm religious cause I do it for the people. Pushing my tradition, I'm doing this as preschool. Food for thought, but I let somebody feed you. These other dudes just only giving teaspoons, they evil. They don't want it, better tell them that they need that. I don't blow trees, so don't ask me where to weed at. The fire that I spit, you should breathe that. And feel it in your arm, legs, arm, head. Kneecaps, they too commercial with it. You see the vocal difference, the flow is so genius. All it's the verbal lyrics, and I will hurt you. Yes, it will hurt your feelings. I reveal yourself and you'll be so ashamed. You show repentance. Please, Lord, forgive them. Devil driving top speed, causing head-on collisions on the road to riches. How they gonna disarm me when I got the whole Father, Son, Spirit army? Yeah, y'all been sleeping, but it's time for the resurrection. This is the fastest message. This is your average session. This is more than your marriage blessings. You're messing with the same God got married.
Listen, in the early 2000s, I was all in the clubs, grabbing the girls, high as a kite, all in the club, Tennessee, and it's no chaser, all in the cup. And we got the goons posted up, all in the cut. 4 years with the red tops, lining them up. And I can spot a decoy, cause I was sizing them up. I'm like that dog from Philly, cause I'm on Broad Street, taking over blocks for Christ to put on Wall Street. And it ain't just for some, I tell them all streets. Jesus paid my debt with his blood, cause I was costly, I'm slick. And I talk spicy, clever with love, and picked it up, I'm back in the making. And I'm gifting up, I'm lifting up, a rap for the sacred, let's go. Harlem back, we make you feel like it's SummerSlam. Sliding down a 7th like Nino G and the Delaware. Catching bodies across the city, we like the son of Sam. Dealing with that old school on you, boy, that's Steve McMahon. The Harlem spitter that talks slicker than beat it here. Fake feeling y'all like Heron in Vietnam. The pen is back, so mumblers better speak up. This is restoration mixed with Coochie Jack and Leah. Way past, filthy rags, that was more like diarrhea. Went from being empty halls into making us museums. Exhibits that showcase his glory, grace, and mercy. The Father, he is clutched like bird 2, 3, and more and 6. Me and Christ, my life has been obese. In other words, it's been a minute since I seen the feet. Still saying he better just transform me. The only time NY take L, the Nazi.
This is a Lord Street sound.
Oh.
I know sometimes the mountain's hard to climb. We walk by faith and oftentimes we blind. It's working for my good, is what they say, yeah. But I can't see what's all that's in my way. Why bother? Run down the lead without pressure. With the flowers even bloom without the rain, yeah. I hear you, and I can move if I want. I don't, 'cause I keep mountains to you. Yes, I keep mountains to you. I give mountains to you. So you can go higher, so you can go higher. I'm coming out, on the side of the mountain, I'm coming up, yeah. Coming out, on the side of the mountain.
They tell me that my thoughts are not thoughts, ways are not your ways. Still find it hard to say, trust you, even though I know it's not my place. To the God that made the heaven, earth, and space, I need you.
Help me make sense of all this pain. I'm encouraged by the testimony of those that overcame. But my heart aches for the single mom that's trying to maintain. She probably not able, she got that cane in her veins. It's like we build mountains with our own hands. And then we get mad because we don't understand that it was us that strayed away, but still you had a plan to bring us back within your fold and keep us in your hand. I know these mountains you give us is only meant to take us higher. But we love the valley, so we pursue our own desires. It's a crying shame what we do to numb the pain. When there's power in your name, they hear the sick and hear the lame. It's like we fight against you like you ain't out here fighting for us. And all these trials and tribulations, giving the help, bro, it's hard. I know it is, especially when you're scared of heights. And every time you turn around, find me on the rough side of the mountain. New York. Of mountain now that I'm in love,
Good morning, party people. This is the Raw Praise Party. We're so glad that you are rocking and rolling with us. Keep it locked where you got it. More great music is definitely on the way as we continue to do what we do. And that's giving you this gospel gumbo, the perfect mix of traditional gospel classics, contemporary gospel jams, and the inspirational hits that we just keep throwing in for flavor. And we sure enough got more flavor coming your way, neighbor. Don't touch that dial. More great music is on the way. You're listening to your favorite gospel morning show. I want to say good morning to those that are coming on in the room, like Shandiqua Maria D.D. Jenkins coming on in the room. Ronnie Brock, we see you. Good morning to you. We appreciate each and every one of you for rocking and rolling with us. Make sure you throw up your city and state. Let us know where you're at on this AM so we can get you in on the roll call. And don't forget, we got church and community news available for you as well. So if you got something going on at your church, or if you got something free community event going on, you can let us know about it. And if there's job listings in your area, we definitely want to know about that as well. So definitely send that information our way. You can inbox me with that information, or you can email me at mrdoitall20@hotmail.com, mrdoittall20@hotmail.com. All right, don't touch that dial. More great music is on the way. Let's take a quick look at church and community news, see what's going on around our area. I want to let you know that if it's Wednesday and you're in the Yamasee area, you're invited to come out to noonday prayer every Wednesday afternoon at 12. They're located at 29 Bing Street in Yamasee, South Carolina. That's noonday prayer every Wednesday at the House of Prayer. And don't forget about the GCA mission to Mexico. It's going down in March as Apostle Daniel Green and the Glorious Covenant Assemblies travel down to Mexico to visit with Pastor Isaiah Ramirez in the Place of Peace Church in Juarez, Mexico. Place of Peace Church is the newest member of the GCA family. If you want to be a blessing or sow a seed, help Apostle Daniel Green and the mission to Mexico by using paypal.me/Dr. Green 7 or Cash App him at $Pastor D. Also, want to let you know that there's a night of appreciation honoring Mother Fredonia Murray. It's happening Saturday, April the 11th at 5 o'clock in the evening at the North District Middle School cafeteria in Vaughnville, South Carolina. Again, you can RSVP and let them know that you want to be in the place to be by calling Evangelist Annette Grant at 803-942-0347 or Evangelist Aaron Murray at 843-298-1607. It's hosted by Deacon Jerry Smalls And there's going to be live entertainment and dinner will be served. It's an appreciation event that you don't want to miss. And also want to let you know that New Direction Church are having a women prayer breakfast. It's happening February the 22nd. Pursuing Purpose, 9 a.m. February 22nd at the Friendship Holiness Church, located at 6 Collier Lane in Beaufort, South Carolina. Evangelist Lenora Mulligan, as well as Evangelist Virginia Scribbett and Evangelist Marcella Fields will be the guest speakers. It's being, I guess, the New Direction, is being hosted by First Lady Shelley Q and Elder Darlene Sullivan are putting this on over at Friendship Holiness Church. Again, Pursuing Purpose is the title. It's 9 a.m. February 22nd at Friendship Holiness Church, 6 Collier Lane, down in Beaufort. New Direction Church of South Carolina, Women Prayer Breakfast. So there you go. That's what's going on in your area. So get out there and be a part of it, man. Just get into it because that's what you need to do. Remember, if you got some church and community news you need announced, you need to get it to me so we can get it in and get it into the people's ears. All right. In the meantime and in between time, don't you dare touch that dial. More great music is on the way. Let's get us another roll call right quick. Shout out going to Yamasee, South Carolina, Sacramento, California, Walterboro, South Carolina, North Charleston is in the building, Columbia, South Carolina coming through, Uniontown, Pennsylvania, and Charlotte, North Carolina, and of course Beaufort's in the building with areas like Burton, Sheldon, and Grace Hill, all represented on today. This is the beginning of a new week. This is a brand new roll call. So if you want to get your city and state on the roll call, you got to post it up and let me know what's going on. We got a few more songs to play, and I'll be right back to wrap things up for the day. So don't you dare touch that dial as we continue doing what we do, getting it in just like this.
Lord, I love you only because you love me first. My love letter to you.
Lord, you loved me even when I didn't love myself. You still loved me when I had my eyes on something else. You loved me in spite of everything I've done. You love me. That's why I love you so.
I thought I've been in love, but not like this. Thought I knew trust, but not quite like this. Portrait of God's likeness. He died for sinners. I've been to the spot like his. Past memories of me caught up. Saw the hate and the thought of him and his name poured up. I knew how to wear the part. Church knew, but refused to give him more than spare parts. Yeah, I mean, I said in my heart I loved him, but just couldn't move my heart to trust him. Cause deep in my heart, I ain't want him. The truth be told, my heart was far from him. But he was steadily consistent when I was steadily tripping, like I ain't ready for commitment. But still, he wasn't ready to give in, even when I wanted to distance. He still loved
me, even when I didn't love myself. You still love me. When I had my eyes on something else, you love me. In spite of everything I've done, you love me. That's why I love you so.
Somebody told me that love was blind. My love will rely. Stop me from seeing that you're one of a kind. My time was spent running, wanting to die, cause life admit nothing till you came in and put a change to the way of my work. Cause they were submerged in sin since the day of my birth. But you seen through the cloud of glass, yeah. And redeem me from a dark past, yeah. There's nothing you can't handle. And because I'm playing it in your hands, there's nothing I can't stand through. No, I finally found my safety. Peace in the arms of the God who made me. Lord, for my sake you died, so I can be introduced to truth. Now, every day that a day goes by, it's another one devoted to you. You see
love me, even when I didn't love myself. You still love me. When I had my eyes on something else, you love me. In spite of everything I've done, you love me. That's why I love you so.
He was there, but I couldn't deal with myself. Through depression, thoughts of killing myself. My my life shattered in pieces till we added the pieces. Fulfillment was added in Jesus. He's seen the better songs that I was locked in it, but he loved me too much to let me die in it. I admit it was God's grace, the reason why my heart is no longer a dark place, because he loved me.
Even when I didn't love myself, you still love me. When I had my eyes on something else, you love me. In spite of everything I've done, you love me. That's why I love you so.
Well, that's going to do it for me here on the Royal Praise Party for this Man Up Monday morning. Remember, you can catch another hour of the Royal Praise Party if you switch on over and follow that link to Exquisite Internet Radio. They got another hour going on up until 10 o'clock. You can hear the Royal Praise Party on Exquisite Internet Radio. We thank God for each and every one of you for joining us on the live show on Facebook and on YouTube. We say good morning to you and we thank God for you. As we continue to roll on down this holy highway, don't forget you can join me back here tomorrow for Health Tip Tuesday. We're going to do it all again. If it be the will of the Lord, this is right where we shall be. Getting it in, jamming for Jesus, all that good stuff right here on your favorite morning show. So meet us here in the AM, all right? God bless each and every one of you. Want you to have yourself a marvelous day as you roll on down this holy highway. Have yourself a blessed day. Be safe out there. A little rainy out here in the low country, so take it easy on those roadways and be safe, all right? And if we God's will, meet me back here in the AM. God bless each and every one of you. Don't forget, we want to say congratulations one more time going out to Shantae Dixon. She was the winner of our NBA trivia question. Don't forget that your chance to win is the next. So make sure you tune in tomorrow for the next NBA trivia question where you'll have an opportunity to win yourself 50% off an official NBA jersey and free shipping of that same jersey, courtesy of Elevated Sportswear. Join us tomorrow for the next NBA question, and you'll have your chance to join them in the winner's circle. God bless each and every one of you. Again, big fat happy birthday going out to my baby girl, Amani. She's celebrating her 25th on today. Happy birthday to her up in Columbia, South Carolina. Dedicating the whole show to her on this AM. God bless you. Have yourself a good day, people. And as you go along your journey, as always, don't let nobody steal your joy. It's a gift from God, so don't you dare give up your gift without a fight, all right? If it be God's will, I'll talk to you on tomorrow. I'm going to leave you with a little Kiara Kiki Sheard because I just don't want you to judge me as I head on out the door. God bless each and every one of you. And remember, I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Have yourself a blessed day. We out.
I did it all for the first time. Made a mistake, but I realized I broke it all one time. Yeah, I did it all my way. Mixed it all up one night. I'm over the pain. If I'm dancing to the water, please don't judge me. If I'm smiling to the mother, please don't judge me. I just went through the fire, please don't judge me. Please don't judge me. I just walk in the wire, please don't judge me. Please don't judge me. I don't know if you have noticed, I'm doing me and I love it. I just went through the fire, please don't judge me. Please don't judge me. If you don't give me your hands up, I do it all by myself. I just went through the fire, please don't judge me. Please don't judge me. I'm missing now. I'm missing now. Please don't judge me. I'm missing now. Please don't judge me. Shut up, pretty boy. Walking right into the warning sign. Dodging yours for the finish line. I'm in it for the one time. I'm not gonna be afraid. It's still a fun life. I'm not what you say. If I'm dancing to